Yo, fellas.
Hey, we're all kind of
Yo.
hitting that pink,
Got a little
Hey.
shades of
Yeah.
little
These shades of
October
pink.
vibe here.
I had one of our guests had a golf weasel action going on today.
nice.
Playing
Shout
tournament.
out.
Good looking shirt. It's a great collar you've got going on right there.
That is a good color. Got the pink and black in there.
And did you by
That's that
chance
foot
wear
jewel.
sunglasses today?
What gave that away, Nate?
Yeah, just a little raccoon vibe going on there, but
Got a little sunny cheeks today.
I love it.
Love a
little
Tuesday
color.
scramble.
Yeah. Kyle had a chance to play, Nate.
Yeah, my wife can't read a calendar.
Oh, I can't believe you threw her under the bus.
I did.
ah,
Wow.
It happens. It happens.
Dude. Oh no.
It happens. But we I want had a good day anyway. Got a lot done. Probably
Y'all's
was
boy,
beneficial.
y'all's boy putted lights out today.
Who's our boy?
Oh,
That's me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I remember
lights.
you were talking about like some
Dustin.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Lights
Dustin.
out. No, Dustin's got a ways to go with a putter.
Oh, DH pulled up.
That's
Yeah.
awesome though.
Yeah.
I saw Dirty Don's picture. That was an interesting pose early in the round.
Oh, did he post it?
He posted it.
Which one was it? The one where he was sprawled out like he was in Playgirl magazine?
Yeah, like he's Mike Honcho and
I act
Playgirl.
like maybe he's done that before.
Pulled his butt apart like Mike Honcho.
I told him. I said. I that's funny because I think Dustin. That's what he called him after that photo. I told him. I said. I see what your wife sees in you. I got it. I'm feeling that vibe.
All right, it's
Stronger new rope, baby.
stronger than
I
new
love
rope.
Don Crow's that guy where you pull up and he's like, we all better go home now. We can know who's gonna win. Hey, Don.
Go ahead and fill your scorecards.
Looks like you brought a ringer.
Oh boy,
He's that guy. That's so funny.
I met the
That's
new
so-
pro.
Yeah,
I haven't met the new pro.
I
All right.
introduced myself. There's no chance he remembers who I am because I'm
Yeah.
not a member
Hey,
there. So
I'm Ben Taylor and I pay $0 a month out here.
yeah.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
I honestly started to say something similar to that, Nate, and I was like, I'm not going to do that because if Kyle and Nate run into him, and I just want to make it awkward for them. So I just was like, hey, I play out here with Nate and Kyle quite a bit. My name's Ben. And he was like, hey, nice to meet you. And I was like, no chance he remembers me. No, nope, no chance.
he's
I
gonna
want to
get
be
to know
like,
you.
hey, I play with Ben, who
Introduced
does not
himself.
remember.
He's that one guy that said he wasn't a member, but he wanted to meet you anyway. That guy.
Yep, exactly.
Big friends.
That's
Big
me.
friends. All right. Would you rather Wednesday? 3 diabolical scenarios. Nate, did you get number 3?
Yeah, I came up with it during our hobnob time, actually, in my head. Not
Cool.
gonna lie.
All right. We got 3 good
Started the show
scenarios.
with that one.
And let's start off with our announcement.
Man, I really do have raccoon eyes.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. What episode is this?
157.
157.
157. We're going to start off with our announcement that's finally happened. Go ahead.
Oh, look at that.
What you got, Nate?
Squirrel. What's so we lock in these? Who am I doing all the scenarios?
Yeah, you got all
Am I
of them.
presenting?
yeah.
them? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are a presenter.
Okay. Okay.
Let me find that coupon code.
That bud.
Yup, bud.
That bud.
157.
157. I thought you were going to cut your hair, Nate.
I thought I was too.
You just decided against that.
It
Okay,
seems like it
got
stayed
it.
the same length for about a month, so I'm just gonna just let it.
I like it. I think you look good.
Thank you. You saw me in person yesterday. You looked good.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I did FaceTime Ben about 9:15 Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Kind of freaky how well his hair is in place at 9:15, even though he hadn't showered.
I had not even combed my hair yet.
Yeah, he's one of those guys,
Yeah. Ben's
Like
got a good.
our buddy Kurt wakes up with every single hair in the exact same place.
The
Every
thing
single day.
is don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Vidal Sassoon.
Vidal Sassoon.
Yep.
You seem kind of like an herbal
Actually,
essence
I
type
don't
of guy to
give a
me.
shit.
I don't know why. Seem like an herbal essence guy. But
Super
Swamp
fruity.
for men.
More of a
like
musky
Dollar
guy.
Generals.
Yeah, I'm more of a swap for men guy. I'm more of a musky guy.
You're like a guy who uses like Irish Spring soap for your hair and your body.
Yes, and no doubt. Yep.
Just kidding. You don't do that. Your hair wouldn't look like that. It would look like Kyle's.
what was that? Yeah. Yeah. What was that soap? The
Hey, I
commercial?
meant to tell you, Kyle. I'm
Yes.
not trying to crack on you and your hair. Your brother's got sweet hair, by the way. When
He
we
does.
did our pod the other day, I thought, well,
He's got hair
there's
like
the
my
hair
dad.
genes. Yeah.
He's got hair like my dad, and I don't. So
I had a great, not shareable conversation with Kyle's brother this morning. I'll send it to you, Ben. It's funny.
he's
Okay.
going to the Masters.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's
Should we-
going to come
should-
on.
Should
Go
we
ahead.
put our orders
To
in
me.
for the shirts and all that kind of stuff right
I
now?
did that this morning, and the price is right. Let me just tell you.
Price is right, bitch.
Oh man. All right. So you ready, Nate?
157.
157. It's all you. Kick it off. We're going to do the announcement. Okay. You ready? And go.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever and wherever you are listening, welcome to episode 157 of the Dadbod Golf Pod, proud a member of the Believe Podcast Network. Joining you, as per usual, your host, Nate Pass, Logan's brother, Kyle Rush, and our very own raccoon monster, Mr. Benjamin Taylor.
Yeah.
The microphones are hot. The electricity is in the air. There's pink all around in honor of my soon-to-be daughter and Dave's. I guess she's my daughter right now. She's just not here in this
By
world.
the way, we didn't plan this.
We
No.
didn't. Just like I didn't plan
Girl
it for
dads.
daughter or you. But here we all are. Daughters out the gate. What's up?
What up?
Man, what an intro. What an intro. We just end the
Fantastic.
show. We just end the show. We'll
Yep,
never
we
get
should.
Turn it
higher.
off.
We'll see y'all
Check us
next
out on
week. See
Twitter.
you Friday. Happy Dadbods Golf Pod Talking. No.
Would you rather end the show right now or in 5 seconds? Would you rather?
Go.
No, what a great intro as always, Nate. Appreciate it, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Would You Rather Wednesday. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Bet Online, the number one sports betting website in the country. This weekend, Final Four. Get ready. Get your account loaded up. Reload it. You might have to reload it. You may have dropped some on St. Peter's. You thought St. Peter was going to get to the Final Four. And they obviously didn't. The Cinderella is down. You still got Final Four to make it back. You still got championship to make it back. Load it up. If it's your first deposit, use coupon code BLEAV, BLEAV, get a 50% bonus. There's still time. Give them $100. They're going to give you $50 back to play with. You got 150. Go nuts. Go nuts in the casino. Go nuts in basketball. Have a blast. Bet Online is the greatest place to get literally any kind of lines, live betting you can ever imagine. Tons of fun. Bet Online, where the game starts.
Game starts.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Yes.
We have been teasing this. This is a big day. This is a very, very big day. We've been teasing this for about, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks now. And it seems like this is the culmination of what makes you feel like this is a real thing. This is a real thing. We're now official golf dudes. We have a club sponsor.
Yes, we do.
Let's go. We had a company reach out to us, and I'm so excited. We got our irons in yesterday, actually, and got to give them a spin. We're going to have tons of videos and reviews and different stuff like that throughout the next several months. It's going to be a ton of fun. So straight to consumer golf equipment companies are starting to become big. It's TaylorMade, your Titleist, love them. You're paying a lot for marketing. The technology is for the most part, everybody has the same technology. We're going to cut out the middleman. Birdie Golf Designs. Look it up. birdiegolf.com. Birdie Golf Designs. They have put together an absolutely electric set of forged irons. They have awesome color variations. We all three got different colors. And you're going to see those throughout. Awesome set of irons, high quality stuff. If you're a golf club nut, these look just like your TaylorMade TW MBs, your Titleist 620 MBs. They look just like your high end blades, but they're at a fraction of the cost. And not only are they going to be at a fraction of the cost, you're going to get to take off even more. Okay, you use coupon code DADBOD22, DADBOD22 for, I guess, 2022, DADBOD22, and you're going to get 15% off the top of it. So it's a $400, $399 set of irons. You're going to take 15% off the top of that. You're going to save big. You're going to cut out the middleman, and you're going to have a sweet set of irons. Ben, what color are yours? Describe
Mine are blue. I don't really know what the shade of blue is, but I had blue wedges already.
Electric blue.
Kyle and Nate kind of made fun of a little bit. And then when we made a partnership with these guys, it was like, I got to have the blue ones. Yes. And so I've got the blue irons that I actually put in play today with a scramble that I was involved in and loved them. It was, I mean, I hit them. Kyle, what would you say? I probably hit maybe 25 balls. That's the only time I really hit them before I went out there and put them in play.
Oh yeah. First one he ever hit, he said, I heard it. I didn't get to see it because I was hitting mine too. So I heard it. And it's just like that smooth, crisp click of a bladed iron hitting the screws. And I said, where'd you hit that?
Not bladed.
What did I say?
Blade
bladed iron.
Bladed.
You know, it's not like you bladed it over the green.
You know what I mean? Okay, I get what you're saying. He hit it in the screws.
Yes.
You know that sound. I looked up and I was like, where's that? And he said, it's titties right down there on the green right there. He just hit it. That means he hit still. He hit it right there. He hit it on the flag.
Carries women's breasts right there.
Yeah, he hit it right in the cleave. No,
that is not what I said.
And then I grabbed the 4-iron. I wanted to hit the 4-iron because I've never really played with like a players club like blades before, and it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary off, but man, there is no better feeling than just puring one right in the middle of the face with a set of blades. It's just absolutely sick.
I will say this. If you haven't ever played this sort of iron and you are a golfer like me and Nate, who are low ball hitters, I will tell you when it gets time to hit stingers, you can ask Kyle. I wore the range out with stingers.
Oh, yeah.
It was unbelievable.
So much fun.
I mean, 10, 15 feet off the ground, scorching, took that to the course, worked the same out there as well. Absolutely loved it.
Nate, tell them about yours.
It's going to be great for links golf. Mine are, let me say this right, iridescent.
Yes.
They are basically pink and purple and orange and blue and yellow. And gold. Depending on how the light hits it. And let me tell you, for a guy who's got kind of an over-the-top personality, really good.
Oh, they could not fit y'all's personality better.
Yeah.
I got traditional silver, like just.
They're still super shiny. The silver
silver ones are so shiny. Yeah, absolutely awesome. It's just amazing that you can get that quality of an iron. Carries as far as I carry P790s. All the yardages carry just as far as my P790s. It's amazing that you can get that quality of an iron at that price. You got to check them out. Birdie Golf Designs, BYRD. So the owner's name is Nicholas Bird. Awesome guy. He's going to come on with us next week for Masters Week. We're going to introduce him. He's going to tell you a little bit more about the irons. You're going to hear about them nonstop till you get sick of it. We're not going to stop talking about these things because they're that awesome. So be looking for awesome content throughout from now on with these deals. We got some wedges too. Some flat black wedges. They're bad. They're awesome. 52, 56, 60. I'm going to have a lot of fun with those. So Birdie Golf Designs, check them out. Dadbod 22 and take 15% off already. The amazing savings. Nate, I'm handing you the baton, buddy. It's time to rock and roll with scenarios.
Hey, baton
Wednesday. Love it.
Here we are. Our first Would You Rather Wednesday as being sponsored with a club sponsorship.
Yes.
They're literally, hey, Ben, you know where those clubs are right now?
In my bag.
I put them underneath the Christmas tree. That's for you. I literally put them underneath the Christmas tree.
I think that's phenomenal. I absolutely love it.
I just wanted to set you up for another smart ass, but also dumb comment.
Mine are in my bag, sitting in the garage.
All right, here we go.
They were used today.
This is the scenario that I came up with while we were hobnobbing pre-show, which if you don't listen, if you don't subscribe on YouTube, you're missing out on exclusive content where we just shoot the shit for about 2.5 minutes before the episode.
Yeah. Sometimes longer.
Okay. You can pick any club in your bag. And this is kind of based off of I like to keep things relevant. We just got a club sponsor. Pick any club in your bag except for your putter. And that club is always going to be flush. It's always going to be dead on. You're going to hit it exactly how you want to. If you need to hit the cut, you need to hit the draw, low, high, doesn't matter. It's not like you're just going to hole out with it, but like you are never going to miss it. It's always going to go where it needs to go. It could be any club, and you pick that club, and it doesn't matter if you switch brands. If you get a new driver or if you get a new, something or another.
Ooh, I'm going to go. So you're just going to hit it flush, like not in the hole, but just right at it all the time, just no matter where. I'm going to go. It may sound kind of crazy, but I'm going to go 5-iron.
Yep, that's crazy.
Let me tell you why. Because
please do.
If I flush my 5-iron, I'm going to be able to hit greens on the reg 200 to 220. If I really smoke one, 200 to 220, I'll be able to hit all the greens. I'm a head case off the tee box. So now all I got to do is get around that 200 number, 200, 190 to 200, 190 to 210, 215. And I'm going to be on the green. I'm going to be on the green. I'm going to stay in play.
He's going to hit his 3-wood off the tee net from here on out because he knows he's going to flush his 5-iron from 2 to 220.
Give me that 5-iron. And another thing, one of the most satisfying shots I've ever hit in my life was at the member last year into that par 5 while y'all are watching. And I hit that 5-iron. You just hit a 5-iron that just rises and it's just on a line. There is not many feelings better than that. I feel like just flushing a 5-iron just over and over and over again. That would just, oh man, even when you go play from the tips, you're going to have 200 in sometimes, like just being able to know that you're going to be able to just flush that 5-iron right at the green, right at the pin. Give me that all day long. No second thoughts.
All right. Okay, Benjamin.
It's a big
7-iron.
7-iron.
7-iron. Yep. 7-iron, 160
vanilla.
When I'm catching it. It's 165. Yeah, but the thing is even when I get myself in trouble off the tee, when I'm in play off the tee, I'm going to be anywhere from 150 to 170 in. So I might as well go ahead and hit that 7-iron, regardless of 150 or 170, because I can, if I'm puring it like I want, then I can cut it and get that 150 out of it, or I can hit a little baby draw and get that 165 out of it. But when I am missing the fairway, I use the 7-iron. A lot of people use like 4s and 5s to punch out to get back in play. I use the 7 because I can move it. I can hood it and I can draw it around something to get it back in play. You guys have seen how I can hit a low cut pretty easy with just about any club that I got. So I love hitting that 7 and open it up, putting it back in my stance and kind of punching it out and going like taking a right turn. So I'm gonna go 7-iron just because I use it so dang much. And so I get frustrated when I miss it. So if I knew that every time that I grab it, that it's going to do exactly what I want it to do, 7-iron every time.
What's the best club in your bag?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably you've seen when it's on the driver, just because I'm going to put it, just because I'm not going to miss, like I'm just not going to miss fairways with it.
I thought you were going to say your 7-iron. I'm like, why would we waste the best club when we already hit the 7-iron?
No, the best club in my bag's probably got to be either the pitching wedge or that gap wedge. Like I feel so comfortable hitting that. I feel like the wedge. Anytime I'm in that distance wedge, I just feel so comfortable with it.
All right, I got you, Nate. What about you?
Kyle is going to say what he just said, but for me, it's going to be my 56 degree because I'm going to I think that's where I save the most strokes. And I feel pretty confident about my short game. I'd say my short game is above average. but that basically, I mean, I'm making this up as I go along, but like you guarantee yourself to get up and down from most, unless you're just absolutely in jail,
Yeah.
Out of the sand, you're probably going to catch most sandies. Now you still have to make these putts. And, these aren't like you're just going to have like 2 inches from the hole every single time.
Yeah, but you couldn't choose putter. So there you go.
Also, having like hitting a driver and a wet, driver 3 went into a par 5 and you got 70 yards. I'm feel confident with this 56 pure in it that I'm going to stick it. I'm going to have a lot of birdie putts and I'm going to save a lot of pars. And therefore I'm taking the 56 degree. Now, I've never hit a 5-iron pure in my life.
Nope, me either.
I guess maybe if I had done it once or twice, that would appeal to me. But I don't know what I'm missing there, so I'm not going there.
Hey, I will say there's a lot of value to knowing that you hit a wedge right in the teeth every single time. There's a lot of value there.
Yeah.
Because you get clunky. Sometimes you get clunky, and you can turn a boat easy up and down par attempt into a double bogey quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't hit it in the screw. So that's not a bad one. I like it.
Especially when you play, which I don't very often, but when you play a place, that's what I've noticed about myself is when I play a place that I don't play very often, I miss a lot of greens. Yeah. And I got to get up and down a lot. And that's tough at a course that you don't play very often.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like it.
You know what else is good?
What else?
Everything online at Swannies.co. Use coupon code DadBodGolfPod -25. Take 25% off literally any order from now until the end of time. Nate and I have member guests coming up, and we got bad, outfits coming from Swannies. I can't wait to share it whenever they come in. I just get excited every time I see that order confirmation come through, fired up, and we got to use 25% off. Use coupon code DadBodGolfPod -25. And like I said, take 25% off. That's huge savings. That's not just free shipping. That's not just negate the tax. That's a big chunk off your order right there. So check them out. They got a little bit of everything. Polos. Nate's racking up on polos, hats, shorts, pullovers. Nate's getting 4 polos. That's a whole season of wardrobe right there. That's a hot rotation.
That coupon code.
Don't forget the coupon code DadBodGolfPod -25, where fashion starts. Nate, scenario number 2.
Scenario number 2. Hang on 1 second, boys. I was looking at my Swannies order to see if there's an ETA on it, even though I ordered it like an hour ago. All right. Hanging out, just talking with the boys on the podcast.
And we're live.
These notes are way back
also,
there.
Kyle, today, 13.5 fairways. Book it.
Yeah. 13.5 fairways. Yes.
In a scramble.
Yeah.
Just for the record, I just like to. Ben was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna play like 2 of the irons in the scramble today." I was like, "Benjamin,
hit all of them."
There is not a more meaningless round of golf where you can introduce new things.
It was
scrambles are horrible for your game. I mean, they are absolutely horrible. They build horrible habits. It's the most unnatural form of golf in the entire world. I'm not saying that I don't love them or I don't have a great time, but if you had a new set of clubs, what better time? I brought
Scenario number two is.
I found it. I was just making sure I found it. Okay. This is actually a scenario from Logan's brother, Kyle.
Oh, boy.
All right. So you can snap your fingers and all of a sudden just be basically a scratch golfer. Okay. Mm-hmm. Straight up scratch golfer, just absolute torching folks in a No-Max Press. But you are only allowed to play 1 round per month and no practice. You do not get to enjoy a Sunday afternoon bag of balls. That's my dryer.
Dryer's done.
Yep. We usually keep that turned off. Kat did that because we were podcasting. Oh, boy. All right.
Oh.
Scratch golfer. You only play 1 round per month and no practice. But every time you go out, that once a month, boy, you are going to light it up.
Light it up.
If you want to play in a 2-round tournament like this member guest that's coming up, that's 2 rounds, then you're going to have to sacrifice a whole month. So you're going to use your 2 months right there, right on that one weekend. Ooh. So do you, which this isn't really that tough for Ben. He's kind of a once a month guy anyway, but
no, he's not.
Just kidding.
I would say, like, some people, they're like, oh, this is no big deal. Like, to make it, like, for listeners, to make it relevant, basically take the number of rounds you play in a year and divide it by like 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's how many times. So if you play once a month, you get to play 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
But those 2 or 3 times, you get to light it up. So
and if you play every day, you only get to play once a week.
Yeah, but you light that day up. So like we play, we try to play at least once a week. So now we got to play basically like once a month.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
You're just sticking with what you got.
I'm sticking with what I got, just because I would love to say. I know Nate said, well, Ben plays like once a month, and I don't play like as much as I would like to, but there are stretches that, I mean, think about it, Kyle, the greatest day in Alabama golf, I would not have been able to do that.
It would have cost you 2 months.
Yep. It would have cost me 2 months to play that day.
Yeah.
And I played that day, and then I went out and played that following Sunday. So that just wasn't going to happen.
But imagine the feeling of just lighting up farm links and then turning around back to back, and you just dump all over Shoal Creek. Just light it up.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Really take a
I think that during that day, that would have felt fantastic. And I think then I would have been absolutely miserable until the next month rolled around.
Who are you going to talk to about it? Your wife for the next 2 months? You can't even hobnob in the rocking chairs.
I know.
For the Coors Light.
Yeah, there's no chance. Yeah, even though I don't play, I mean, I'm not one that plays like 2 or 3 times a week. I probably average once a week, just because there's some weeks I'm going to play like 3 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no chance that I could do just once a month. Even though I get scratch, can't do it. Can't pull that trigger.
This is tough for me because I know enough scratch golfers, and I covet what they have. Like scratch is the perfect amateur place to be. Like, you're about as good. You're rarely gonna play with anybody who's better than you.
Yeah,
but there's plenty of guys that are right there that you can still have competition. It's like you're just gonna blow everybody out of the water all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's guys that are 4 and 5s that are going to give you a run for your money. But at the end of the day, come 18, you're putting out for par.
But you're not that far away. Like I've said before, you just make a few more putts and I'm Joel Dahman. You're not that far away from those guys. And that is the great thing about golf is that, nobody ever is like content with where they are. I don't feel like you're always like, oh, I'm a 5. I could be a 3, But anyway, that being said, the love of the game for me is too strong. I can't imagine playing that way. It would be even more torturous, right? Like I just fired 71 with 4 birdies. What's up? Same time next month.
Ooh,
shit. Yeah.
30 days away.
For that reason, I'm out.
Man, this is really tough. But this is the
way. Why is this tough for you? You've been swinging a golf club twice in the last 2 days.
Yeah,
you haven't played, but you've been practicing.
It would be tough because I like practicing so much. I like practicing, and I'm like Nate, the love of the game type stuff is just awesome. But like, just imagine, like, you're probably going to win. So you got club championships, 2 rounds. Your member guest is probably going to be 2 rounds. Your member is probably going to be 2 rounds. So that's 6.
That's 6 months gone right there.
And I play in another big tournament in July. So that's 8. So 4 months I would have in 4 tournaments. I would have 8 months down. So I would only have 4 left to spread them in. But like, just imagine you're going to almost always hold all the parking spots at AU Club. Like, you're going to be
and do what with them?
Yeah, hang out and bounce balls onto the
arena. You can bounce balls, but you cannot putt.
Yeah, I know. It's
Let me ask you this, Kyle, and this is adding more to it because this is Logan's brother scenario that picked this. If that's me. What if you say we take away that scrambles do not count as a round because that's not stroke play golf? So what if scrambles don't count as? What if these tournaments you're talking about, that doesn't count because it's not stroke play golf. I mean, you're doing like
these are stroke play. All these ones I'm talking about.
The member guest is stroke play. It's not a scramble between you and your partner.
No, it's a stroke play. I mean, it's stroke play, match play, but I mean, I'm
gotcha.
thinking I'm leaning towards doing it because here's my argument is that when you're that good and like these guys, when they're really good at golf, like they're not as obsessed with it as we are. You know what I mean? Like they just roll out there and shoot even par 2-3 under. And like, I can name 3 or 4 guys right now. Like they don't want to go hit balls in the range every single day because they're good.
Name them
already. I'm not going to name them out loud.
Name them.
I can think of one right now that plays our club. That's that way.
Blake Brewer.
Not Blake Brewer. He wants to play every day.
Mitch Pugh.
No, Wes Parker. One of the best.
Yeah,
Wes Parker's one of the best golfers that I've ever played with. And I mean, I think he's playing a lot now, but like there's a time when it's like I'm just that good. I'm just gonna go out there once every few weeks and shoot 67, 65. Like it's no big deal. Like that's who you are. That's who you become. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna just dominate the 3 or 4 tournaments that I play every year. And then have, some gigantic brouhahas.
You're going to be so damn miserable.
I'm going to be very productive, A. I'm going to walk around.
Miserable.
I'm going to have all those parking spots all the time, trophies with my names on.
You going to start parking long ways?
Yeah, I could. That would be a flex, wouldn't it? What if you did that? What if you had 3 in a row and you just pulled long ways?
Yeah, and you pull long ways and your buddy's on 12 and you just have to ride around in the cart and watch them.
It would suck, but that one time.
Hey, you know who's going to be out there on 12? Mr. Taylor and Nate Pass.
Yep, I'm just gonna have to live vicariously through y'all while you're shooting.
You're gonna have
79 through 84, and then I'll just go shoot.
You have 0 friends because you're playing in those other tournaments. We'd only get you for 4 months out of the whole year, and only once during that month.
4 rounds.
Yeah, 4 rounds. That's all we get. 4 rounds.
But boy, will they be great. That's what I'm taking. I would take it.
I'm gonna play with you unless you're on my team in those 4 rounds.
Yep, that's no doubt about it.
You'd want me on your team then.
That's exactly it. If
y'all would have the calendar
on that wall.
Y'all would have y'all would have the calendar circled. You'd be waiting. I'd have like the most friends ready to come play with me whenever my once a month came around. It'd be awesome. I'm gonna take the stick and play 12 times a year and be done with it.
That's awful.
You're awful.
You
know what's not awful? Let me tell you what's not awful, and it's how you will feel if you're pumping athletic greens right into your body once a day. Tons of people take multivitamins, but it's important to choose one that's top quality. With one delicious scoop of athletic greens, you're absorbing 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens.
Straight absorption.
To start your day, the absorption is immaculate. It's amazing.
Blow it out.
Reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. To make it easy, and even help you like not run out of breath while you're reading an ad. Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/believe. BLEAV. That's all you got to do. Just visit. I
love it.
That's all you got to do. Athletic Greens, take ownership of your health. Super easy, super awesome. Athletic Greens. Scenario number 3.
When you guys hear arm your, what did it say? Arm your
immune system.
Immune system. You ever just think of like your intestines with like a gun? That's just kind of what I thought of. That's like arm your immune system with the Athletic Greens AK-47.
That would be your bowels.
I know, but I think
bowels it probably does come out
are like deeply involved in this.
It probably does come out like an AK-47 to begin with. All right. Hey-o. Scenario 3.
Okay. Scenario number 3. Here we go. All right. Going back. Okay. Actually, I remember this one. All right. Here we go.
I just immediately thought of Partelli.
Bazit bet. I love that Kyle Dad's like, I couldn't even wish it.
Yeah, he's gonna turn it right now.
I had to turn that off.
Turn that off. Yeah. That makes even more sense now that I've met him. There's a turn that shit off.
Okay, here we go. Your wife's demeanor is going to change. Okay.
All right.
She becomes the most supportive golf wife ever. Not only does she tolerate your golf, first of all, she tolerates the warm up, the getting there early, the staying there late. You know, there's no like, hey, when are you gonna be home? None of that. Okay. Not only does she tolerate, she encourages it. You're like, hey, I'm playing golf Thursday. And she's like, yes. Like if you were to say, I'm going to do the dishes and clean the entire house, like that would be her response every time you say that you're going to play golf. Okay. I mean, it's just like the perfect golf wife of all time.
I love it.
However, she picks up an equally expensive, equally time consuming hobby that you guys have to plan your schedules around. So she's super pumped that you want to play golf, but if she's already got a I don't know, bowling match set up, I don't know what her hobby is. It's as expensive as golf. Maybe she's into target shooting. That's what it is. She gets really into archery. Okay.
Or equestrian.
Yeah. You guys buy a horse.
That's way more expensive. That is way more expensive than golf.
We're gonna rent a horse.
And now your family has to support two highly expensive, time-consuming hobbies in different directions.
Yeah,
I don't think you throw the expensive part. Just say that.
I think it needs to be expensive because golf is expensive.
But just say that the money's there. Like, are you willing to do? Because then it doesn't become a choice. Then it becomes a choice. It's a money choice after that, not a choice whether or not you would be, like you would appreciate, or she would appreciate your golf, and you appreciate her equestrian.
I think
I think an money's not an option. Some wives have with golf is the money.
Yeah, I think you drop it into.
You spent $60 at the golf course today.
I think you drop it into your life scenario right now. You got to support it on what you got. That's what it is. So you got to take, your wife has to take your hobby based off of what y'all bring in right now. If she picks up a hobby that costs just as much as what you would spend if you had the green light 24/7.
So yeah, that's an easy trade for me. Cause I'm still, the most I would probably play would be still 2 times a week. Yeah, that'd be the most I'd probably play anyway. Maybe with 3 every once in a while.
What if you wake up on a day and she's like, are you think you're gonna?
I've been married longer than you guys. I'd basically get the green light anyway. So it's really up to me. She has toned me down before where she's been like, all right, you played a little too much. But
don't you
that's
have
not like an argument that we've had. Like,
let me ask you this. Don't you have in the back of your head? Because I would say for the most part, I'm the same way, but like in the back of your head, you feel guilty. Like in the back of your head, you're like, I could play Friday, but I just don't think I should, even though she probably wouldn't say anything. Don't you kind of battle that sometimes? Like we're talking about, like that little voice goes away, and like she is, when you say you're going to go to the golf course, she literally gets excited. Like, you know what I mean? Like she literally claps, loves you for it. Even if she's not,
and she's like,
I got you a tee time tomorrow. Right? What if on a Friday night, y'all go out, have a little date night, you get in bed, and she rolls over and says, I got you a tee time tomorrow at 8:15.
That's phenomenal.
Imagine that. But
and you're like, I drank too much beer, I just can't tonight.
But
I also
that
got
means
the 9:30.
Sunday, I got I got you the 8:30 or the 9:30, but Sunday we have to be out at the farm because I have to ride horses.
And then as soon as you're done hobnobbing, we're going to go do some jumps with Daisy, our $20,000 horse. By the way, the horse payment is due this month.
Yeah, I do that, Trey. I do it.
I do it. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I do it. Because I guess we've been, trust me, early on in our marriage, we had an issue with the whole playing golf thing and that kind of stuff. But like at this point, and maybe it's because I don't play a ton. Maybe it would change if she did give me free reign. Maybe it'd be like, hey, are you playing today? Hey, are you playing tomorrow? Hey, you're playing the next day. Then this scenario may just throw up all over itself. But for right now, like if you said drop it into what you're doing right now, everyday life. Yeah, I could do that. I could, that'd be a good trade for me.
Nate, you want to go next?
Or do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Your mic sounds weird.
Me?
Did it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, you did it again.
I'm not doing anything. Maybe I just have a crappy mic.
No.
Anyway, go, Nate. What would you do?
Okay, so this is tough.
And your wife's in the room, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just walk down the stairs.
You want me to go buy you some time?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
his mic's working now.
I'm probably going to. Oh man, I want my wife to have a hobby really bad. Like as far
Me
as
too.
like something that she just does, but like it being as costly as golf, that would be tough. That would be tough because like I
I
just
don't
think
want to
about,
have one that bad.
like you're gonna have yeah, exactly. Like what about bunko or something like that? I mean that doesn't cost much.
What about
No,
tennis?
but-
$40 racket and $3 can of balls.
What if her bunko it was like high stakes and they were like gambling for as much
Yeah,
money?
what
as-
if Bunko turned into a
They had a
poker
no
problem
max
before
press
it's all
at
said and
Bunko
done
today,
with?
babe. I lost $80.
Sorry. No, I had to do that
No way.
Venmo.
Dorothy told me I could win it back from her next week.
Honey, come get me. Stop by the ATM. I'm 250 down.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna sound bad over this.
And
but
I'm sloshed.
I'm gonna just keep it. I think I got a pretty decent thing going. I would play more golf if I could. If I didn't want to feel like I was taking advantage of it, but I think I'd probably stick with what I got right now. I think.
All right, Nate.
Is that
She hasn't
bad?
gone upstairs yet. You got to pull the trigger, bub. Yeah, yeah. You got a good. Do you get in trouble ever right now, Kyle?
Sometimes, but very rarely, because I don't push it. But it's because I don't push it. I don't try to play. I don't try to play a lot of times more than once a week. And if I do go, I take a child with me.
Yeah.
Because I want them to want to play with me anyway. So, Nate, what you got? Say it now, quick.
You know what? I honestly, as a newlywed, and I know I've got a baby on the way. It's not here yet. So, full disclosure there.
Yep.
Probably going to keep it the way
Keep it like it.
keep it like it is.
Keep life the way it is.
Look,
Once a week is good enough.
Play there. Yeah. And then there's there's probably a good chance that once a month I play more than once a week,
Yeah.
Like I play once a week, just about every single week. And then there's then gonna be an odd Sunday where, either she goes with me or playing with one of her family or, out of towns, different plans or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it where it's at.
There you go. I like it.
That a girl.
Do you want to do the other version of this scenario real quick?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we'll do it real quick. What's the
All right,
other
so
version?
All right, here's the other version. Okay. First part's the same. Wife gets fired up about you playing golf. Okay. The catch is to accept that scenario of having super fired up wife, golf all the time. She becomes an unbelievable golfer. And you have to play with her once a month, and she beats your eyes out every time.
Just
you play.
selects you.
Just
Yep.
act like you can never beat, but like none of your other guy friends can beat her, but she beats you every single time.
All in, doing it.
Really?
Just imagine like late at night and you just hear her be like, I just can't get the ball to turn over to the left anymore. That would be wild.
That would
You're
be.
sitting at the breakfast table and she's like, do you remember on 4? Remember that punch
I
out
left
that
it out
had?
right. Again.
Or
I
a
do it-
Sunday
yeah.
afternoon,
I do it in a
she doesn't
heartbeat.
fall asleep while you watch golf.
I
Makes
can't
it
believe
easy.
I missed that
Yeah.
6-footer. I
Makes
mean,
it
over
easy.
dinner, like
I do it in a heartbeat. Wouldn't bother
even
me.
if you're
what
sitting
if-
at dinner and she's like, you're never going to beat me. She's like, I'm going to beat you by at least 5 strokes. How many strokes you want, Ben? What if your wife asks you how
What
many
if you
strokes
don't know
you
that
want
you're
on
never
the
going to
side?
beat her? And she like always bets you. She
I
knows
think
that.
I think that's a worse scenario. That you
She's like, hey, loser's
Yeah.
gonna do the dishes
Yeah, that's
And cook
the
dinner
thing. Like you don't know the
and
future.
watch the kids.
You don't know the future. You're just like every time you go out there, you don't know it, but you're just going to get throttled by your
How
wife.
about she throttles you, but she doesn't necessarily. You just play really bad. Like you're intimidated by playing with your wife,
Yeah.
and you just collapse.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. You cannot beat your wife. She starts giving you strokes and you can't beat her.
I'm fine with it.
And then she starts trying to give you like tips, like those just tips that you don't want. She's like, and then like you like top one. She's like, hey, babe, you want me to show you how to do it?
Yeah. Keep your head down.
Stripes one, 218 down the middle.
You didn't keep your head down.
Oh, man. So Ben said, I don't care. Do it.
Yeah, I don't care. Wouldn't bother me.
Nate, how do you take? Do you just take the beatings? What do you do?
I think I'm going to take the beatings just because I'm just thinking of the off the course awesomeness. What if you walk in? Everybody go to YouTube right now. You walk in and your wife's like cooking dinner, but she's also like, that would be so cool.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Or like you go play in a 2-man scramble together, and you just dominate people.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember with your wife.
Oh, and just stroking.
Yep.
Oh man, I don't know. It does sound awesome. It does.
Yeah,
sound
but you
awesome,
don't like getting shellacked by your wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to.
I don't think y'all.
You're too competitive. You just don't want to lose, do you?
I don't think y'all understand like that. What that dynamic would be like. Like, what would that dynamic be like if your wife's like, okay, so what do you want to do? You want to I'll give you 3 aside, and we can readjust after front 9. Don't worry, we'll adjust after 9. I'll give you 3 aside, and then you're like, and then you just can't beat her.
I'm fine with it. You said it's just once a month. I'm fine with it.
Oh man. Okay.
Once a month. If it's only once a month, I know I'm fine with it. Whatever. I can deal with it once a month.
I don't know that I can do it. I'm gonna stay.
Or is it that you never get a break from golf? You're like, babe, I would love to just watch something not golf on a Sunday.
Yeah, and I think there's that balance. There's a good balance there too.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen at our house, bud.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I did.
She loves golf, so it might.
I will give my wife some serious props. I was like explaining match play and stuff to her, and she was like really receptive to my kind of what is the word when like guys like over explain sports?
Mansplaining.
Yeah, I kind of mansplained match play,
which is just explaining.
Which like this is just like why is it going to be mansplaining? Why
that's just a stupid. That's such a stupid term. I want to get political. That's a stupid ass term. Mansplaining. That is just a man explaining something.
Speaking of political, Donald Trump made a hole-in-one playing
saw
with
that.
Ernie Els.
Yes,
buttered a 5-iron in from 181.
Yeah.
How about that? Ricky Smallridge said that is his yardage. There's no doubt. He carries that yardage.
Well, if he's playing his course, I'm sure every par 3 he plays for 181 from the TC plays.
Yeah. Well,
they talk about Michael Jordan setting up the course how he wants to.
Yeah.
I think
set up for the perfect, whatever iron he hits the best.
Oh, great. Another par 3. It's 180. How about
that? A buddy of mine, we were talking about his hole-in-one, and a buddy of mine played in the Bedminster member guest last year up in New Jersey at Trump's course, and Trump's just there, just playing member guest.
That's pretty crazy.
Pretty dope. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Anyway.
Hole-in-one.
I love it.
Old DT. Old 45. All right.
Yep, I have 45.
I guess that's it. That's all the scenarios.
Yeah,
that right?
That's it.
All
We're
three?
scenarioed out.
So what are you gonna do, Kyle? I mean, you're just gonna.
He's not doing it. He doesn't want to get
either.
beat by his wife. He's not doing it.
I'm keeping both like I am. Keeping it right like it is.
What if she could pick a sport to beat you in all the time? You guys had to play it as much as you play golf. It's a different sport. Like she shellacks you in tennis.
I could handle that. Probably.
Or she runs faster than you.
Oh.
Like you guys do CrossFit and she kicks your ass.
You know what? I can't even relate to that because I just refuse to ever even start to try to do CrossFit because I tried to do the intro one time and I almost died. I told you.
He literally laid down in the back of the car.
I got in the back of the car and started to black out and just laid there. Started thinking about things like who's going to come find me or how will they know it's me?
Real quick, I know this episode's going long. Have you guys ever played golf with a girl that could beat you?
Yes.
I haven't.
And I will call her name. She lives right here. Diana Ramage. She whacks my ass.
Yeah.
I've never.
And that was when I was playing decent. I was probably, I was probably still around an 8. I was probably still around an 8 or 6. But it was right when she just got done. She'd done with college golf and she'd done with a little bit of tour golf. So she was just off the tour and she was playing from the men's tees with us, and she just literally waxed our ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. I've just never had that opportunity.
It's wild.
I mean, she
I'll tell you
outdrove us and everything. It was phenomenal. Her iron game, I will say this, during her day, I don't know if she's still this way. She shouldn't play a lot of golf anymore. That 150 to 160, you're talking about Donald Trump, it was going to be within 5 feet every time. Every time.
I will say that me and my buddy were those weird cart guys, and Carly Yadlowski, who's Carly Carr now, was like kind of to play through. And it seemed like maybe she was going to be cool with like joining up, but we were like, oh, no, you can play through.
Yeah.
You can go.
I don't want to see there. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine that being your wife. Be tough.
I made my first eagle ever in front of a Auburn college golfer. Her boyfriend lived in my complex, and he didn't play golf, but he just come hang out with us. And yeah, on 7 from the Orange Tees.
That's so funny that you said that. I had a girl that was on the golf team was playing with her dad, and I was playing solo, and we came up on 7. They actually let me through on the green, and I holed out from the bunker for eagle, and I was like, yeah, let's go.
Did we just become best friends?
Walked on to number 8, and they're like nice 3, and then I just said yeah, it's no big deal, and then I went to number 8.
It was actually a 6. I punched out.
Yeah.
Then he went to 8 and hit it in the water.
Yep, probably. Guys, last big thing to talk about: Primo Golf Apparel, Dad Pod 15. You got to go check out their joggers, their shorts. The material is just absolutely incredible. Feels like you're not even wearing anything. Take 15% off your order, Dad Pod 15. They're coming out with new polos. You got joggers. They're going to have full length pants too. So they're going to have everything the next couple of weeks. They got hats, towels, belts. You got to check out their belts. Their belts are sick. They're like the woven type belts. Love them. Primo Golf Apparel. Thank y'all for supporting us. Y'all go check those guys out. This is episode 157, another Would You Rather Wednesday in the books. It was a blast. We really appreciate y'all. We'll be back Friday. This episode was brought to you by Bet Online. We are the Dad Bod Golf Pod.
Always.
Always talking.